and welcome to Joe B's RC. This is my first video doing this, so apologies for any sound quality, lighting. Everyone's got to start somewhere, so here's mine. And this is basically just an introduction to what I have around and what's coming up in the future. So I hope you enjoy it. Thanks. Okay, hi there. This is Joe, and this is just an introductory video just to show you what I might have around and what I'm going to be working on in the future. This under here is what I want to show you later on, but we'll come back to that because that's probably the main event. For starters, I'll show you this. Some of you might recognise it if you've seen the film. It was a film done 80s, 90s. If you're around that era, you'll know what it is. If you're not, this is the Jaws boat from the film Jaws, Steven Spielberg. If you haven't seen the film, just go and watch it. It's great. And this, I bought blueprints online, and I've built it from absolutely nothing and built it all the way up to this. And this is what I've got so far. Main troubles I've had along the way are getting the details right, colour right. I've gone through a couple of colours. You might see on the mast there, it's a slightly different colour to the top of the mast. That's where I started and realised it was a little bit out, so I went back to a sort of more magnolia colour. The red should be right now, and I've got that sorted out. Just need to now age the colour, make it look a bit sort of older and scruffier. Main differences on this one to some of the others is this mast has a lot more detail on it. Some of the ones I've seen before, they've sort of tried and basically not quite got there. I've put in actual sort of block and tackles in here. I mean, if you were to try that, it would actually move up and down. It's not very strong, so I probably wouldn't want to do it too much, but it does work, so that's the main feature of that. Also, at the moment I'm trying to work on this front end here, trying to get this bar wrapped, but as I was coming round, got to that point and the solder broke on there. So, got to get that resoldered before I carry on, and then I can carry on with that. Main features on this one, if I grab this here, you can get in there, and there's a nice shelf in there for putting your electrics on, or your battery, anything like that. Closes up quite nice. Also, you can open this up, and down in there is your place for your motor. I'm running a 6 volt, so 6 volt motor, and it all fits in there quite nicely. Then the wires go back to the shelf behind. I've also got a shelf down there on the base where I'm going to try and put some sort of interior into it. Create a basic sort of seating table like it used to be in the film. So that'll be good. On this piece I've got the dash laid out, but it also needs all the dials, details putting into it, the wheel and all that. And basically just needs more detail putting into it. On the back I have got the name, for those who know, and that's all coming off the surface as it should, all nicely. So, bit more work in that. That might happen in the future. But here's to the main one. Let me grab the cover off for you. And there it is. Some of you may recognise it, and if you don't, this is the HPI Baja Kraken edition. So this has been built from a chassis alone, piece by piece, until I completed it. And it was basically buying a piece here, a piece there, adding it as I went along to get the complete thing. I'm probably going to change the colour on this. Went with the orange and black, but probably go more back to a stealthy sort of matte black. Get it a bit more uniform, cleaner looking. So let me take the shell off and let you have a look inside. Okay, here we go. Here it is without the cover. Probably see straight away there are quite a few custom pieces put onto this. The case itself was quite a job to sort of custom fit. I had to add a couple of pegs into the front there to go to the front to lock that in, and that locks in with a couple of those big clips there. And then the back, you can see the pegs at the back there, they go into the back, which then goes into the shell, and then you've got a mounting point sort of here in the middle. So starting on the front, straight away you can see there is lower and upper alloy arms. They're not the strong plastic ones that most people go with, but it does look better, and I think they could be strong enough. And also you've got the alloy steering knuckles and front extenders back in there somewhere. And then you've got your Turtle Racing top tower, and down in here is a one-piece alloy bulkhead. So that's the bottom and top, and then a Turtle Racing top plate. And then we come back to the electrics. You've got your Killer Bee battery upgrade, alloy steering mechanism, accent orange alloy steering bars, and generally I've just sort of added accent orange upgrade pieces throughout, engine mounts. And then your engine is the 30.5 with NGK plug, upgraded carburetor, alloy intake with a dust cover. Definitely need a dust cover. And then in the rear, again we've got alloy upper and lower arms, alloy for the top plate, so you've got a Turtle Racing top plate again. That top tower was meant to be a Turtle Race, but they run out of stock apparently. So that was my replacement, but it's a pretty good replacement. You might recognise the exhaust, that's Dominator 2 exhaust. And the hubs also are extended hubs with the alloy hub in those. The suspension, it's an upgraded suspension. It's actually from Australia. Don't know much about it. It's not great quality, but it's definitely an upgrade. So a lot stronger, works a lot smoother. And then just in here you can see the axles are a one boot axle, so you've got one boot here and then a universal joint in here. You can see it, yeah, there you go. So a lot stronger. It is a new item, so at the moment it seems to work well, but not sure too much about that at the moment. Obviously the wheels and tyres are a lot better, upgraded. Rear tyres here, a lot chunkier grip. not like the original where it just wears out. It's not going to wear out too quick, that one. Front tyre, you got your sort of steering grip, so it gives you a lot more steering ability on those. And that's about it. So main job for this one is to strip this down. I have some repairs to do on it. Just need to strip it down, take it apart, get those repairs done, get it back together, then maybe change that colour on there, make it stealth blackish, looking a little nicer, then try and get out, take it for a run, get it running. So I live near Bristol area, so it is a little bit of a challenge at the moment to find somewhere to use this, because it's loud and it is fast. So comments on maybe where I can use this. I've not found a perfect ideal place for it. It's usually a case of taking it somewhere, people complain, go away, take it somewhere else, people complain, so go away. You know the idea. So anyone has a good idea, let me know, and we'll get this going and get it out there, and you'll see it. So that's the first job, and that there are a lot more to come. Okay, then well, that's it for now. Okay, yes, so that's everything I've got around here. Next video I'm going to do a complete strip down and rebuild of the Kraken, and hopefully I can show you the same ways that I built up the Kraken from just one piece at a time, and I did it in a small amount at a time, and then possibly you can go away and build your own. Instead of spending the thousands of pounds it costs to actually buy one, you can actually build your own step by step, adding what you want to it, making it your own, and using a small amount every time. And hopefully it will inspire you to do this as I did. So see you next time.